Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So we're going to do messages of support here for you. My readings are timeless, so whenever you come across this message, it could be for you. It is general, so maybe it's not, and if they don't resonate, then don't take the messages. I am filming this on Lionsgate. It's actually 8 o'clock too, so that's pretty cool. We got a 888 going on right now. But what I wanted to say about that is that if you are going through something difficult, which I assume you are since you clicked on this reading, know that having emotional or even physical difficulties, setbacks, heaviness at this time is normal. When our body is activating light codes, or when we are awakening to a higher level of consciousness, which is what Lionsgate is all about, there's things that need to come to the surface for us to address so that we can release them and ascend in our process of spiritual development. So those things that you're feeling, if you're like, why am I feeling this on such a magical day? Know that that's completely normal, okay? That's part of it. Ascension and awakening and all of these things, they're uncomfortable, you know? They open doors where to things that maybe we don't want to see behind. I'm seeing an image of like someone opening a door and all these butterflies coming out, and it's like that's what we want it to feel like and look like, our healing journey, our healing process. But in reality, those doors, when they open, oftentimes we see things that we have kept hidden from ourselves for a very long time. So these readings are going to go a little bit deeper. I don't know how deep we're going to go here, but I am using these shadow cards that I have, and they can be pretty intense. So just a fair warning for that. If you feel like maybe this is going to be too heavy for you and you want to come back at another time, or maybe you don't want to watch it at all, that's cool too. Okay, so we have 3 different groups. I'm using a lot of different oracle cards, so it's going to take some shuffling once you pick your group. So just you can skip ahead if you feel like it, but sometimes messages come through when I'm shuffling. Fair warning. So the first group will be represented by this walnut, and I heard tough nut to crack. Okay, so I feel like this might be symbolic for you. The second, or maybe you're just drawn to walnuts, and that could be something too for you. The second group, we have this pin from the Modern Witch Tarot, the Ten of Swords, and it says everything is fine on it. And the third group is this selenite here. So you can go ahead and pick your group, 1, 2, or 3. Also, I'm having a hard aspect with my Mercury today, so if my speaking gets messed up a little bit, please just have some patience with me today, okay? But I do feel like I should record this message regardless. Maybe there's something in there for you too that you should continue, I'm hearing, being your authentic self even when it's challenging. Okay, group 1, those of you who chose the walnut, let's have a look here and see what's going on with you. What does Spirit want to tell you? How can we support you at this time? What do you need to know about the shadow space of these feelings you're having? Okay, for group 1. Let's see here. Let's clarify these a little bit more. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse here for the current situation with self-love. This is what I was seeing in my mind's eye. I feel like group 1, you've had to deal with a lot of people in your life who have said harsh, I'm hearing mean things to you. Maybe this is even in childhood. A little bit of bullying, or maybe an unsupportive parents or siblings or lovers. But I feel like you've had to deal with a lot of harsh criticism in your life. And it's really taken a toll on your self-esteem here. With the Queen of Wands in reverse. You may feel like you're not attractive at times, or maybe you just feel like that right now. Or that people don't listen to you, people don't see you. There's a lesson in this, I'm hearing. There's a lesson in this, feel like you're feeling this right now because there's a lesson for you in this. Let's pull some charms here. The Star, the Crown, the letter S, and Capricorn. For some of you, this is about body image, issues. Okay, that's just for some of you. Others of you, it's about success in your life and recognition, feeling undervalued by people, underappreciated. I feel like for some of you as well, before I say that, let's clarify. It's like people don't understand how hard you've worked for the things you have. They might even say you're spoiled or feel like you don't deserve some of the things that come towards you. Make you feel bad for what you have. That's harsh, because when you do feel good about yourself, it feels like there's some energies around you that could make you feel like you have to defend why you feel good about yourself. That's pretty hard to deal with. I feel like this messes a little bit with your mind in terms of like, am I good enough or not? And this could be about any aspect of your life here, about love, work, maybe multiple areas here. But with Capricorn, it could especially have to do with work or your career ambitions, things like that, being in the public. I'm hearing, again, not everything I say will be for everyone, but I am hearing body dysmorphia, okay? There's something here where you're being called to really honor what's inside. And maybe this walnut has something to do with it, right? Like everybody wants to crack open the walnut, take what's inside and discard the outside, which I feel like is a metaphor here, maybe for you, where you feel like your outside or the outside of you, whether that's your public image or the way that you interact with others, or maybe even your physical appearance, is not valued. Some of you are worried about aging and getting older here, seeing all the little wrinkles and lines in the walnut. But you're sacred. You're sacred, I'm hearing. I can't really put into words what I'm feeling with this walnut about you. It's really cool. I'm seeing like a squirrel burying it as something precious. You're not forgotten here by the universe. Okay. What's, really underneath all of this for you? Where is this all coming from? I'm seeing the Knight of Swords, and this is why I'm saying there were harsh words here directed towards you that have contributed to this feeling that you have. Tell me more about the shadow. Tell me more about the shadow. I saw obsession poke out there. Selfishness. See what I mean? It's like narcissism. Interesting. I feel like you could have dealt with somebody who was very hostile towards you and projected their selfishness onto you or their narcissistic tendencies onto you. But there is something here where somebody's trying to make you feel ashamed for doing things for yourself. Or underplaying your beauty inside and out. Self-love is not selfish, okay? And whoever tells you that needs more self-love themselves, okay? Yeah, I feel like somebody here is looking at you like, how dare you take time for yourself, or, you know, making you feel shallow about something. This is... I feel like you need to actually focus more on yourself here. It's interesting because I was pulling these cards as like, what's your shadow? But I don't feel like this is really your shadow. Let's see, what is really Group 1's shadow? Attachment and doubt. See, it's like you doubt yourself. You doubt how beautiful you are. You doubt that you deserve the things you deserve. You have an attachment here to self-doubt. And I feel like it's this doubt in yourself, or doubt that things are meant for you, good things will come for you, all of these things, right? They're coming from... they're being reinforced by someone else, or they have been reinforced by someone else. Trust yourself, okay, that you are worthy. You are worthy of a clear path, I'm hearing. You are worthy of a clear path. You've overcome a lot, and there's more to go, I'm hearing. So Spirit is bringing up these feelings for you to really address who you surround yourself with. Do your friends pick you up? Do they support you? Does your lover celebrate you? Do you have lovers and friends who do that? What about your family members? Are they in your corner? You know, like, who's not in your corner, making you feel like you're not amazing, because you are the star here. Okay, strength in reverse, support from Spirit. I was planning these messages to be more of like, okay, we're going to get into how you can take accountability for how you're feeling, you know, rather than saying, you know, this isn't fair how you feel, you know, because that kind of takes our agency away when we don't recognize that we have control over our own feelings and how we're thinking. But what I'm really getting here is like, Spirit needs you to acknowledge that this disempowerment you're feeling is directly linked to somebody else's narcissism in some way. Okay, message from Spirit. Now, of course, it's your responsibility to detach from that energy, to trust yourself. Here, we have reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. There is something here that Spirit's doing for you, with you, that you're resisting a little bit here. Can I get some more information? The Hangman in reverse. They're pushing you towards something. Yeah. This restless feeling you have with yourself is a message from Spirit here. But to do what? I'm getting all these cards about like, stop waiting, don't wait, you know, you can't sit in this energy kind of feeling. Okay, well, let's keep going. Yeah, let's keep going and see if we can get more out of that. But this feeling that you're having, like I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve what I have, or guilt, or anything like that, it's coming up at this time because Spirit wants you to recognize you can't, like, your path is not to sit there and feel shame and guilt and bad about who you are. That's not what you're supposed to be doing here. And even though there is somebody around you kind of prodding and pushing at you, making you feel this way, or trying to get you to feel this way, which I feel is successful, you know, remember that's up to you whether you allow them to be successful in how they want to make you feel or not. Spirit's saying, like, you can't sit in this energy anymore. Because how you should resolve the feelings is the Empress. You're a beautiful, beautiful soul and spirit. You are abundant. It's like your birthright. That's what I'm hearing. Abundance. It's who you are. You're the Empress. You're abundant so that you can help others become abundant. That is an energy that is needed. Your beauty is also needed in this world, okay? Regardless of what you think about your image or whatever, you're beautiful. It comes through. You have to own that. I feel like you might be scared of owning that because of these past experiences you've had where people have told you you're wrong for feeling that way. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Let's see. How to resolve these feelings. Mystery. You don't need to explain yourself either about how you come to have all you have. How is it that you are so successful? How is it that, you know, you are able to push through the difficult times? I feel like you don't need to justify yourself to anybody. You can be that mystery, the hard nut to crack. You're protected here. The reason why some people are so judgmental of you is because you're mysterious. So it's like, because they can't figure you out, they place their judgments, project onto you as a way to demystify what they don't understand. Wow, okay, that came through clearly there. The world. I'm hearing acceptance. Accept your path here. Accept who you are. And accept that not everybody will understand you or see you for what you really are. And that's okay, because those people are not meant to be that close to your energy. It acts as a protective barrier then. Okay. What's something going well that you could look forward to? I had to throw one of those in, right? The Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is you not giving up on a particular thought. Let's see what that is. A fiery climax approaches, and balance spirituality and practicality. Ooh, and I'm seeing this as full moon in Aries. And, you know, the first house, which Aries rules, is all about identity and self, as well as how others perceive you. And I feel like as you come to balance spirituality, as well as the physical 3D, I'm hearing results of this lifetime, how others perceive you, how you interact with others, something is going to come to some kind of head here. And I was trying to get that out earlier from Spirit, but it's like there's some mystery here that Spirit doesn't want you to know about yet. You have to come to this place of self-love here and let other people's projections bounce off of you and really build boundaries, walls, barriers, eliminate people from your life who are not in your corner. As long as you're not doing anything, you know, kooky and you're coming from a place of love, then people around you should support you if they love you. I keep seeing the letter P here. I'm also seeing N, J, A, O, and D. Okay. All right. What actions can you take right now to shift the energy? We have the Five of Wands in reverse. Let's get one of these. Let's get one of these. I don't know. Okay. Movement into balance, past, present, and future, and transformation. I do feel like you had a difficult experience growing up here when it came to some kind of self-image, okay? Or people not understanding you in some way here. And there is a message here to realize what is in the past and what the present situation versus the past, okay? Because those feelings can linger with us for some time. That wounded child in you can still be the one doing the talking here when it comes to self-worth and self-image. So be conscious of that, you know. I feel like you are transforming here. Well, you're definitely transforming into someone that you almost don't recognize. What does that mean? Knight of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's this calmness that's going to come over you, or that you're being asked to achieve at this time where there's no conflict here in your life. There is really a strong message about like trying to safeguard yourself from some conflict until the time is right, I'm hearing. So come into a place of balance here. Don't compare yourself to others as well. Okay, everybody's on their own path, their own journey. The Matrix sets up all these ideals of who we should be, right? Not source, not spirit, not God, not your guides, right? God and your guides are not saying, hey, you need to have a 24-inch waist and blah, 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 right? Like, or whatever, whatever waist, I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like, that's all Matrix stuff. Remember that. Spirit and God is not like, hey, you know all that money you made last year because you worked hard? You don't deserve that. No, that's not, Spirit's not saying that to you. That's somebody else saying that to you. Whatever the situation is for you. Understand the difference here between Matrix values and trying to aspire to those versus soul ascension. Okay? I mean, you can still be successful. You could still need to humble yourself. You could still be beautiful. You could still need to humble yourself when it comes to that, whatever. But take the messages from Spirit first, I'm hearing. Okay, I did really want to pull one of these. Okay, last card here for group 1. Horned Cactus, Resourcefulness. I feel like this kind of reminds me of the walnut. I feel like this is serving you really well, okay, this experience in your life. As you move past it, move through it. I feel like it's getting you to understand how you put up a defense mechanism here in very clever ways to avoid stresses. What? Completion, closing door. Your imperfections, whatever that means to you, okay? Matrix defined, most likely. Your imperfections are part of your toolkit as well, okay? There's use in what you perceive to be an imperfection, I'm getting. Anyways, at this time, you're closing the door on these feelings of low self-worth or not being what you want to be, not being good enough. You're closing the door on that, and I feel like you're coming into a place of self-acceptance. Okay, group 1, I hope that message helped you. You chose the Ten of Swords, everything is fine pin. Let's see what's going on. Oh, let's see what's going on for you. For group 2. What's going on for group 2? One more. What's going on for group 2? You really are trying to hold things together here with the King of Pentacles. Okay, not letting anybody see what's bothering you underneath it all. Okay, you have much like the first group with the Walnut, you know, there's this protective shell you have going on here. So let's get some more clarification. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles for the current situation. Let's be specific. Just one card. Thank you. Ancient wisdom. And why is this bothering you here? We have the death card in reverse. And let's get a shadow card here. Why is this creating stress? What's the problem? Selfishness. Group 1 had this too. All right. Whatever's going on with you, I feel like maybe you're having some food intolerances right now, actually. I'm seeing criticism as well. You might want to watch group 1, but whatever's going on with you right now, there is something you're keeping to yourself here that you need to share. It could be ancient wisdom that you don't even realize you have. I feel like you've been through a difficult situation, particularly because you chose the Ten of Swords pin here. And there's something in that situation that you've learned that really needs to be expressed. Some of you feel like it's selfish for you to transform and ascend. I don't know what that's about. Tell me more about that. Others of you need to get back in touch a little bit more with the 3D and those around you, okay? You're kind of losing touch here with those people who care about you. I feel like with the 3D, there is some kind of opportunity here coming up for you, and you need to ground yourself a little bit more, is basically what I mean. Because you are wise, you do have your shit together, you do know a lot, okay? But you don't want to come off in a way where you're unapproachable, because there is something that wants to come towards you. Also, you need to share what you know. This feels very clear to me. Whether that's, you know, starting a channel, writing a book, talking to someone, clearing up something for someone. Maybe you need to clear the air with someone here because you've gained some knowledge. Whatever it is, and if that's not it, that's okay. Whatever it is for you, there is something here that you need to do. And that's the source of stress that you're feeling at this time, is because you're not opening up the pathways, I'm hearing, to others. Interesting. Justice in reverse. Some of you, this could be even legal, like you have some legal knowledge here about something, or you want to change the law with something. The Moon in reverse. You also understand how to remedy a situation in which there is a lot of pain. You have the codes. You have the light codes of how to do this, but for some reason you're not doing it. Tell me a little bit more about why group 2 is not doing this. Knight of Wands. 5 Pentacles. I feel like you're nervous to take action here with something that you feel intuitively is the right thing to do. Because either how you left someone, okay, and if it's not that, you feel like maybe you will lose everything you've worked so hard for if you take this action that you feel guided to take. It's interesting. I feel like your transformation that you've had recently could really help someone else out, and you know what to do to make that happen, but you're not doing it here because you're worried about yourself getting hurt. But you're beyond that point. You're wiser, you're stronger now. You can take it, you can handle it, you know? This seems complicated. Okay, support from Spirit. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse. I feel like if you've been wondering why you can't get to a place of serenity and why you're thinking through this situation over and over again, it's Spirit telling you, like, this is incomplete. Your mission is incomplete here with something. Let's just get one card, Spirit. Thank you. Vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're worried about how you're going to feel, that you're going to be vulnerable in a situation if you offer something to someone. Okay. But soul power, you have this ancient wisdom. You are the King of Pentacles. You're solid, you're firm, you're stable, you're okay. Ground yourself in that knowingness of who you really are now, not in the past, but now. You've dealt with some serious heartbreak here, some heartache. Okay, let's see. How to resolve the feelings. The Tower. Everything is not fine, okay, group 2? I mean, it is ultimately, but you need to do something here. Action is required, and it looks like it could be something pretty daunting. Something that you're vulnerable with, that would put you in a place of vulnerability. Knight of Cups, making an offer here. Maybe to someone who has been quiet with you or doesn't see this coming. But I feel like this offer, whatever this is, it's actually you taking, maybe it's not an offer of love, maybe it's just a reaching out with an open heart space here. Whatever it is here, or you're taking a chance on a work project, I don't know. It puts you back in control here, and it helps heal another. Yeah, it erases some confusion that's in the atmosphere I'm hearing. Let's get one of these. How to resolve the feelings. How to resolve the current feelings. Group 2's feelings. Anguish here we have. Anguish, potential. I think you have to risk destruction with the Tower. I feel like you have to take the risk of being vulnerable and potentially feeling anguish. Now, Spirit doesn't want you to feel anguish, okay? But I feel as though you are in anguish low-key, or maybe not low-key, and that's what's destructive right now. It's not actually the action that you're being guided to take. It's the inaction that is destructive to you. There is potential here for there to be an outcome that maybe is not desirable for you, but ultimately you have to trust in this intuition, in this guidance you're being given. You know, not I'm saying like as you feel it, you know, you've been feeling like you need to do something. You have to trust that, and trust that there is a reason, there's a broader picture for why you need to do what you need to do. I'm seeing the little charm here. It's catching my eye that says karma. I feel like this would clear some karma here that would be very important for you. What's something to look forward to? We have the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like you've been constrained here by some conventional wisdom. Like if this happens, you shouldn't do that. So it's like almost like you've gotten advice that has gone against what you know to be right for you. I just saw that Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Emperor. I feel like there's been some counsel you've received that's gone against your intuition. And it does feel like the counsel that you've received about what to do in this situation is feeding into that selfish shadow part where it's like, I need to maintain my happiness, screw them. And now some of you would be like, yeah, screw them. That's okay. Maybe this isn't your reading. I don't know. Okay, I'm just reading what I'm seeing here. And it's coming in really strong that you need to do something. Okay? The answer is to do something. Whatever that is, you feel guided to do. It will put you back in control. You're basically having an issue here because you have the knowledge. You are the stronger one, I'm hearing. Interesting. You might be a Cancer, relate to Cancer in some way. Yet you're acting as if you have no ability to take action here and take control of the situation in your life. You are good enough. Yeah, be bold and make the first move. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. You are good enough. I feel like you're scared of being vulnerable because you feel like you won't be able to handle whatever happens, but you will. What actions can you take to shift the energy? Judgment. Trust the guidance here. Trust the guidance from Spirit that you're receiving. I feel like you need to call something out. You need to address something from the past. Some energy needs to be resurrected here. Whatever this is for you, you need to, maybe some of you need to blow the whistle on something. But most of all, you need to trust that push that you're feeling. Surrender. Surrender to the divine guidance. This reading is super clear for me. Okay, so if this is your message, and transpersonal here, know that you are supported. Okay, for those it's resonating with, can we get some more guidance here? What do they need to hear? Ancestral wisdom again, and choices. Look, the choice that you're going to make here to do this thing is coming from a wise place. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. You need to share this wisdom. And maybe this wisdom is going to come through indirectly. Like you're going to take action and somebody else is going to learn from something that you do or say. Okay, so obviously trust your own intuition here, but for whoever this is for, it's very strong, okay? Not making a decision is also a decision. Remember that. That's also a choice. Okay, group 2, I hope that helped you. I love you so much. Group 3, those of you who chose the Selenite, let's see what Spirit wants to talk to you about. What do you need support with at this time? What messages want to come through for you, Spirit guides? Let's get clear messages for Group 3. I'm hearing haunted. I don't know. light up this energy here. I feel like something's trying to get your attention, actually. It's interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Weird. It's like, it feels like, I don't know. The energy feels off here. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you feel sketchy. Something feels sketchy almost. It feels like, it's strange. I've been saying that too. You know, the energies we're going through a lot, but I've been saying that a lot. Like, something feels sketchy. All right. Temperance in reverse here for the current situation. You might feel like you're not guided here, or you can't connect with your guides, or something's just taking too long and you're losing patience. Could be either one. Omen. Yeah. There could be things that are kind of throwing you off. I'm cutting on, it's all good. Don't worry. You're supported, you're protected, you're loved, you know, you're guided. Interesting. I was going to say guided. I'm hearing you're God's child. Okay, I don't know what this is all about here. Some of you need to cleanse your space here. Make some changes in your home. The energy needs to be shifted around. So whatever you're going through, this is a part of it, you know. You need to clear out the energy. Very interesting. Tell me a bit more about these omens here. You could be looking for signs and not getting them. There's something that's transforming in your life. Something's ending in your life, okay? Or has ended. And it's like you don't realize that you are in transformation, that you are things could feel sketchy and off. Or maybe you in your body, you feel weak. Something's being processed, I'm hearing. Something's leaving your space, exiting your body, an emotion, maybe a physical ailment, or maybe something's clearing out of your house. But the change that's going on is much more powerful than you think. There are omens around you telling you that you are guided here. You are protected. For some reason, you're attuned to the frequencies that of the past, I'm hearing. You're very psychic, okay? You're very intuitive, and a lot is going on right now in the world, and also I'm hearing with the people you know, and you're picking up a lot of their energies. I'm really getting a strong message that you need to cleanse your space here, because some of the things that are bothering you right now and you feel you need support with, the emotions that are going along with that are not entirely your own. Some of you are mediums, okay? And you're picking up other energies. This is just a message I'm getting. Take it or not. You know, it's all up to you. You have free will. With death and the high priestess and omens, okay? So consider that. And I'm hearing, and adjust accordingly. Okay. Let's see. The Queen of Wands for why this is creating stress. Well, I feel like people around you could be kind of acting strange or off, like not how they usually act. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands in reverse. for why this is stressing group 3 out. Disgust. Yee. Sketchy, right? Disappointment. Okay, I want to read this card. Now, I was pulling it initially to address your shadow, like that, as if this would be in your shadow. And maybe it is. Let's read it first and then we'll see what I'm guided to talk about. On occasion, we experience a very strong dislike towards somebody or something. It is so intense that it goes beyond disapproval or distaste and borders on hate. We can feel its intensity in our body and it makes us tremble and shake. The roots of our self-loathing may lay in anger, neglect, or abuse. Self-loathing occurs when our inner critic becomes so destructive that it pushes us to detest ourselves. This may stem from childhood issues, unresolved trauma, loss, anger, or fear. I don't really feel like this is how you're feeling. Self-loathing. I don't. I feel like this is... hold on a second. Oh, I thought I had a little chart here that talked, one second, that talked about the properties of selenite. Yes, I do. Because I feel like you chose selenite here for a very important reason, okay? And I feel like it's something to do with protecting yourself from this Queen of Wands in reverse, whose energy you're feeling at some level. Does it even have it in here? How can you not have selenite? Are you kidding? Interesting. I feel like it's a cleansing or a clearing crystal. Please correct me if I'm wrong. For some reason, I can't remember it. So weird that they wouldn't have it here. I feel like the fact that I cannot remember such a basic crystal here that I have so much of and that I can't find it and it's not listed here is also a message, okay, about the omens that you do need to pay attention to. Oh my gosh, guys, I just tried to look up selenite and it literally says Google 500, that's an error. The server encountered an error, cannot complete your request. If the problem persists, please report your problem and mention this error in the query that caused it. Guys, this is really weird. I don't know what this is about, okay? This is really strange. That's never happened when I've done a Google search. Has that ever happened to you? I feel like it's a cleansing and protective crystal here. This is bothering me, so I have to find it, okay? Give me 1 second. Again, the 500 error. It's like I'm not connected. Okay, I guess that's a message there. All right, we're going to have to look that up at a later date, all right, at a later date. Or you will. But you probably already know what it means if you chose it. Okay, I feel like this is really important for you to think about here when it comes to energy, because there is somebody here who I feel is pretty shady. And the things you're feeling, I mean, I don't typically like to say this because, you know, this is supposed to be a message of support, you know, of how you can help clear your own feelings. But there is somebody else's energy you're picking up on pretty powerfully, okay? And I feel like they have some kind of animosity towards you, and you are protected, but you need to be aware of it and you need to clear it out, okay? And I feel like you shouldn't really be connecting with this person, whatever that means for you. My throat chakra is closing up there. I feel like this person has a very closed throat chakra as well. Interesting. Support from spirit is 1111. I'm hearing 4 of Wands. If you've been seeing 1111, that's specifically 1111. That's a message of support for you. 2 of Pentacles. The Empress, the Chariot in reverse, the Devil, and the 4 of Swords in reverse. Oh my goodness. Let's get one of these cards. I feel like somebody is really trying to like stop your progress with something. Or have you doubt your abilities to move forward in something. There's some energy that's getting you to question yourself. Light. Yeah, it's like you need to connect back to the light, with the light. I feel like this is really strong, this message. Okay, we have give back at the bottom. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light. And maybe this is a message to like really distance yourself from dark energies, whatever that means to you, you know? Can we get some clues here? Believe, yin yang, her. I do feel like it is a feminine energy. We have the letter R, a telephone, a butterfly. I'm seeing a butterfly tattoo. Scorpio, Y, a button, a candy cane here. I'm hearing elf. Libra, Leo, and girl. Yeah, girl. This, I feel like it's a feminine energy here. A lighthouse. I don't know, guys. I was not anticipating this message. What else? I'm seeing red hair. I don't know what that is. Red hair. Okay, there's something here. You're protected, okay? Again, I'm telling you that. Interesting. I feel like, yeah. Light. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Shine brighter. If somebody's trying to stop you, distract you, make you feel like, make you feel like you're dark energy, maybe. They're trying to push that on you as if you're not of the light. Just shine brighter. Okay? I feel like this is a sketchy ass person. I was not anticipating we're gonna go here. Okay. How to resolve the feelings. The Tower in reverse. This will only affect you as much as you allow it to affect you, this person. You're more powerful than they are. Okay? So I feel like they are a nuisance. They are a bug. They are a bother here. That little bug is back. But they really are nothing, right? They're a gnat, they're a fruit fly, they're nothing, right? The impact of them is minuscule. It's only how large you allow it to be in your life. So remember that. How to resolve the feelings. Blocked. Multiverse. You can block them from the 5D. You can block them from intuitively connecting with you, okay? Just be conscious of the energy. And again, it's just like activate the lightness in you. And there is a serious, like, and this is not to scare or anything, but there is a serious resistance here it's like this person's trying to create an energetic block for you. Like, I can't even search up selenite right now on the internet that's connected. Like, it's strange. Maybe the number 500 means something to you. So your message of support is to energetically block this person. Whoever is like jealous of you, or maybe they emit some frequency of jealousy. Could even be that you're watching someone and they're coming off like a jealous person, or they're talking about low vibrational things, or something strange is going on with this energy that is not of the light, the devil here. Okay, I feel like they could be even producing some fear in some people here. It's like maybe even in you need to disconnect from that. Okay, just block it, whatever that means to you. What you can look forward to is justice. Well, things will come back into balance here. Everything's being written down, recorded, I'm hearing. This message is so much different than the others. 8 of Cups. You will be disconnected from this energy. The High Priestess. Bam. Yeah, I feel like this is some kind of lesson here for you about how powerful energy is in all frequencies. Low vibrational energy can be super powerful too, right? You know, if we attach ourselves to feelings of shame, guilt, fear, anguish, jealousy, hate, all of those things, disgust, that can have a big impact on our life. And I feel like there's a lesson here for you to either witness that in others, or for you to understand how that could be affecting you, so that you could move away from that and go to a higher place of light, the High Priestess energy. Okay, this is like it almost feels a little bit like spiritual warfare in some sense. On a mundane level. Interesting. Basically just block this energy out. Yeah. Show the world the real you. Surrender to the divine. Step out of your comfort zone. Balance spirituality and practicality. A fiery climax approaches. I feel like something's going to happen with this person. That is not your business, I'm getting. Like, it's not your responsibility to witness it, or even to witness it or be a part of it in any way. Really, there's tons of messages in here to reconnect with spirit, surrender to the light, surrender to the divine, show the real world who you really are, which is a beautiful soul connected to their destiny, their North Node destiny here. You're moving towards what you're supposed to do in this lifetime, and this person is just this energy is just a hindrance here. It's just a test, not a test, it's intolerance. It's like a distraction. Yeah. Okay? It's just not for you. Now, what actions can you take? Despite this reading being like, whoa, really get out of your head with this, okay? I'm sorry if I've amplified it in any way, but I'm just kind of shocked by what came through here so intently. Okay, it's like, really, do not give your thoughts to this person or this energy. Like, don't ruminate on their issues, or don't take in their mental energy. They could be, whatever fears or worries or concerns, I feel like there's some gaslighting energy involved in this too. It's like something's not making sense, or something has too many outcomes. I don't know. What's that? Something that has too many outcomes. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon in reverse. I feel like you're going to understand that the goal of this energy is really to disempower, okay? And keep people in a state of heartbreak, heart anguish. I'm hearing heart anguish, to prevent people from walking down their path for whatever reason. And that reason is not yours to discover. Their reason for doing what they do. Okay, now my phone's saying it's gonna die. All right, let's get one of these and then we'll end this message. Group 3, I just saw 2121. Have to look that up too. Last message for group 3. Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. See, I feel, look at how light this is. It's beautiful. I feel like there's a lot of things coming your way, a lot of abundance, but I'm seeing benefactor, grace, and generosity. Okay, you have a lot to share with the world, a lot of things that are at your disposal. I feel like there's a bunch of abundance already in your net that you've caught. And you could share a lot of that light with others, and you should, but be careful of who you're sharing your light with, because some of these energies I'm feeling are not there for the right reasons. They want your resources at some level, okay? So this is just like, protect yourself, and whatever you're feeling right now about your life and your situation, the emotions that are happening, the energies that are going on are being intensified because there's some kind of connection to this other energy. Okay, so like maybe you're heartbroken, okay, and you're feeling sad. And this other energy has nothing to do with that situation, but it's affecting you nonetheless, making you feel even worse about your situation, like just because you're attached to that energy in some way. Okay, or maybe that energy is telling you things about your situation that's making it worse for you, preventing some kind of healing here for you. Whatever it is here, okay, I feel like there's beautiful things coming in for you. This is just a message here to get you to cleanse out this energy, block it out so you can rest here, Garden of Venus, and renew, replenish your energy and your resources. Woo, group 3, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.